Last night, the president, Barack Obama, stops by the Late Show with David Letterman. The two exchanged quips, had some small talk. I thought one of the funnier exchanges between the two men was when the president complimented Letterman on his appearance. So in true Dave fashion, he always has to take it to another level. He asks or mentions, "Hey, you haven't seen me naked yet." And the president just responds with, "Well, we're going to keep it that way." Now, as funny as that was, Dave would have been remiss if he did not mention what had happened earlier in the day. As we all know now, the infamous Romney fundraiser tape was released. Romney referred to 47% of the electorate as basically people who feel entitled, who feel that they're victims, and that want to live off the government. Well, the president disputed that fact, that people feel victimized. And what the president went on to say was, well, what he did was he referred back to his inauguration speech in 2008. If you remember the night President Obama was elected, he gave the speech in Chicago, and he looked into the camera and spoke specifically to the McCain voters, the 48% of the people who voted against him. And he just wanted them to know that I'm your president too. The president of the United States represents everybody. You don't just throw away half of the electorate because you don't think they're going to vote for you. Well, today, more of that tape came out. There's enough in that tape to cover an hour, and I know you don't have that kind of time, so to stick along the late night or entertainment theme of this broadcast, I'll just mention that one of the questioners, or one of the people that Romney was pandering to, asked him if he had planned on doing any more public appearances like the president was doing on Letterman, and he responded in kind by saying, "I've done Letterman, I've done Leno, but I do not want to do Saturday Night Live." Well, I felt that was interesting because it's inexplicable some of the strategies that the Romney campaign seems to follow. If you look at some of the winning templates, if you will, George W. Bush and Barack Obama, both of those men did Saturday Night Live. There's nothing wrong with showing a sense of humor, loosening up, not being so tight. So I actually thought Bush was very funny on that show. Barack Obama, he did live from New York. It's Saturday night. That didn't make him look unpresidential. Well, but I digress. Mitt Romney took a jab at Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg responds in kind on the show today. She did a very good job. Check it out online. And I'm very curious to see what Mitt Romney has got to say going forward, other than what he said on Fox News today, which he basically doubled down on his assertion that there are people who think that government is supposed to, carry their water for them. Well, I'm glad that Barack Obama is still the president, and I hope he will remain the president, because I may be, looking for a leg up some day when I'm down and out, and I don't want to be left out in the cold.